What's this stretch for?
Lower back.
He's not ready for the yard. He's not ready for this prison workout.
How's it going? I'm Seamus, aka the Celtic Warrior, and welcome to Celtic Warrior Workouts. We're here today in Refinery Gym in Champaign, Illinois, and we have a workout that is outside the box and into the slammer. Please welcome our guest trainer for today, the one, the only, Dominic Mysterio. What's going on, man?
How you doing?
Doing great, fella. What's the story?
Not much. Just fresh out of prison. So now here, I got a pretty good prison workout for you today.
That's crazy, right? 25 years old. Spend a bit of time in the can and the slammer.
Just a little bit of time. Did some hard time.
How did you what caused the hard time? How did that happen?
So there was a bit of a family discussion
Right.
went down, and my family called the cops on me when they laid hands on my mommy. But anyways, it doesn't matter.
So hang on, how does that work? You have a mammy and you have a mommy.
No. I have
In Ireland, Irish people like to call their mothers mammies.
mammies.
Mammies, yeah. Me mammy.
No, it's mommy
Mommy.
with more of an accent.
So what you call your ma?
The
Your
mother who
mother.
birthed me.
Yeah.
She called the cops on me. So
Okay, so don't call her anything.
I call her Angelica.
We call her by her real name.
Yeah. She doesn't deserve the mom.
Okay.
The mother. Mommy earned that one. Mommy Rhea.
Mommy Rhea.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's talk about your history, Dom. Obviously, not only you and your dad and your granddad, right, have just a huge history in WWE.
Uncle.
Uncle. So
great
Rey
uncle.
Mysterio.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio Sr. is my great uncle.
Oh,
so
I'm
my
sorry.
grandma's brother.
Okay, so your grandma's brother was Rey Mysterio, your dad Rey Mysterio Jr., and you Dominic. Why weren't you called Rey? What was the story there?
You know what?
He shafted you, didn't he?
Yeah, they did. That's
Right.
why I get so angry.
Would you be like Rey Mysterio Jr., or
No,
Junior Squared,
I think
if that was the case?
the way lucha tradition goes, I would be the son of Rey Mysterio Jr.
Right.
Or technically, since Rey is king in Spanish, I would be Prince Mysterio.
Wow. Okay.
So-
I didn't call you Prince.
No, they didn't call me Rey Mysterio either. But even then, my dad here in the United States is Rey Mysterio. I should have been Rey Mysterio Jr.
Well, hang on, your dad here in the United States?
Yeah.
Do you have another dad in Mexico?
No, but when he goes to Mexico, it's Rey Mysterio Jr. It's different. It's
Oh, because your uncle's there.
yeah, because my uncle's there, so he
This
has
is
to
very
be the
confusing. We need to get like one of these family trees, right, that goes along with just do it, whatever it is. What have you got in store for us today? I'm really interested because you told me you have a prison-style workout. This is the workout you do every single day, you know, when they let you in the yard. What they call the yard in the prison? What's the word they have?
It's the yard.
The yard.
We get 15 minutes. So we're
15
gonna,
minutes.
15 minutes. That's all we get,
That's all you get?
and then back to ourselves.
15
We get
minutes?
15 minutes of sunlight. And this isn't even. This is actually pretty similar to prison because there's no light out here. Usually when I'm out in the yard working out, it's fresh breeze, some sunlight.
The sun's on the other side, so it's shadow.
Yeah. You
So
know,
no sunlight.
but
You got that vitamin D, man. It's very important.
It is. So right here, it kind of makes me feel a little concrete walls. I don't know how I feel about it, but so we're gonna keep it short. 15 minutes.
Hope we don't get any like
Hopefully you
like
don't get any.
flashbacks or.
Yeah, well, I definitely do sometimes when I hear, loud weight or things being slammed. You gotta hit the ground.
Okay.
Rides start, things start flying, so you gotta hit the ground.
Gotta hit the ground.
Yeah.
I might hit the ground, but I might get back up with these knees, man. They're not doing too good today. All right, what are we gonna call it?
We're gonna call it Dom's prison workout. Actually, let's call it Dom's prison workout.
So this prison workout, which goes back to the time you spent in the slammer, it's gonna be 15 minutes. Are we gonna time this?
Yes, it will be timed.
So,
And
do you-
I don't know if you're in a proper attire.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got
What do you
some,
mean?
I got some for you. If, you know what? You need some socks, some high white socks, and a white tank top.
Okay.
This is traditional yard workout gear because you'll get in trouble with what you're wearing.
Oh,
So
no,
we
that's
gotta
right.
keep it 100% legit. So this is what I wore. I'm set and ready. So I'm just waiting on Seamus.
Okay. I'm always the last one here. All right, you ready? I'm ready. You ready? Let's go do a bit.
I got a black one for you
Right.
and the purple one for me because
Okay.
I'm Judgment Day.
I'm not Judgment
You're
Day.
not Judgment Day. So
I'm
I
a
can't-
brute, man. You know what I mean?
So right here, around the neck,
Under the
right here?
chin?
Yeah. It doesn't matter. It could be under the chin. Doesn't have to be under the chin. Tie it up. And then for me, since I got a good mullet, I got to do one of these guys, so I can get the.
Hang on a second. How many times do I tie it? Twice?
I tie it once. I like to keep it a little loose. You know, you don't want to
I feel like it's gonna come off.
No, you just tighten it up a little bit right here. Look. That's it.
All right. Tank top outside or what?
You got to tuck it in.
You got to tuck it in?
You got to tuck it in.
Have a uniform prison, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're lucky. This is a lenient uniform because we're wearing shorts. Usually it's just like a onesie. I like
The socks are cool though.
You like the socks?
You know, in Ireland, if you wore white socks, they wouldn't let you into bars. It's
Really?
a sign of trouble, yeah.
This is how.
Back in the 80s, that's the rumor.
Yeah. This is.
Why are
it
they
right
so
here.
high?
Why?
Yeah.
For protection.
Protection of what?
Your calves. I mean your calves and your shin. There's more. If there's an extra layer there, because if you hit something, it's like, oh man. But if you got the sock, you're like, oh, rubs it off. You
The
know?
sock's gonna help that?
Yeah. And
All right.
and also, if you get into it in the yard, you take off your sock, you fill it with some stuff. Bang.
Okay, what sort of stuff? Yeah.
That's why you always got to keep the socks on.
Uh,
You got to warm up, right?
I do, yeah, you know what I mean? I'm a little older than you. Still a few more miles in the clock than you there, Damo. So what are we gonna do? How do we start off this?
You want to warm up, so what do you want to warm up? Your hips, your knees?
Everything.
All right. Well, let's start off right here.
Okay.
Start off with one of these guys. Get your leg up front. Looks like you might need it. Oh, see? Come on. Dude, I'm already down stretching, and it's taking him already
Listen, mate.
3 minutes.
That's
a good one.
Knee is killing me. Not bad though, right? Oh, you're up on the thing, are you?
Yeah, I'm up on a little. All right, switch it up.
Give me a sec, mate. I'm just. Oh, my knee. That's not good, right?
I heard that.
Yeah.
You're in for a good one today. 15 minutes, pure agony. Remember, we're doing pull-ups and a lot of push-ups too. So get those shoulders, get those. Oh, this is great stuff.
Let's do it. Do you mind if I just do a regular one?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Straighten out your hips. You almost ready?
Almost, mate. Do you have any WD-40 on you, do you?
I can get some. So today we got a 15 minutes yard workout. So we'll start off with 30 prison squats right here. 30.
Hands behind your head.
Yeah, hands behind your head, and then you'll do 20 push-ups, regular push-ups.
Right.
10 pull-ups.
Okay.
5 to 10, whatever you can. If you got to break it down, we'll break it down. 3 sets of that.
Just make sure you get 10.
Make sure you get 10.
Okay.
And then
And
after,
you're running against the clock here.
yeah, we got 15 minutes because once you hear that horn, you hit the ground and we got to go.
Okay.
And then after that, we'll do another 30 squats, and then 20 incline push-ups.
Right.
And then after the 20 incline push-ups, we'll do 10 tricep on the bench.
Okay.
Right there. And then after that is going to be the killer.
Right.
It'll be 30 sit-ups. We'll do 20 shoulder taps, 10 burpees.
Okay. I hate burpees.
And this is all 3 sets. And
Yeah.
we're going to try to knock it out in 15 minutes.
I want to try and do this before the buzzer goes.
Before you hear the alarm. It's not a.
Otherwise,
it's
it's
not
a
a buzzer.
solitary, right?
You don't want a day in the box.
Don't wanna go in the box, man.
Especially in the hot box.
The hot box, man. Yeah.
No food, no water.
It's crazy.
It's not a good look.
No, it's not.
There it is.
Okay.
3, 2,
30, right?
Yep.
Push-ups.
Push-ups, 20. Okay. Ready for that last one?
Pull-ups. Right. Sorry.
'He ain't ready for the prison workout.
Might have to.
One.
All right. Ready?
You ready?
Yeah.
Come on. We got 12 minutes.
Okay.
Push-ups. You already untucked your uniform?
No, it's okay. It's getting out. It's getting very tight, you know? I used to do it differently.
Last set. Now this one.
You're cheating.
What? I ain't cheating. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. I'll tell you that much. Come on. Come on. Push-ups. 20. Pull-ups.
Oh, I can't breathe. Too much caffeine. Ready?
Yeah. I was just trying to keep up with you, you know? You good?
Fantastic.
You wanna take off the bandana or you good?
No, you took yours off. Oh, why?
I wanted to show off the gold chain that I stole.
From where? Argos? Is it?
That was yours.
From Argos? I don't wear gold, bro. I'm a silver man myself.
It's because you don't understand the power of gold.
There's no power in it, mate.
Yeah, there is.
It's just looking for attention.
No. One day, we're no longer gonna use currency. We're not gonna need dollar bills, we're not gonna need coins.
Yeah. Oh, look
Gold,
at me.
baby.
I'm ahead of you. Half reps.
Man of Steel.
This guy. What's the most embarrassing song on your playlist?
Need You to Know by Lady Antebellum.
Sing it.
I just need you to know that. Actually, I don't know if that's the right one. What's your most embarrassing song on your playlist?
Sailing Away by Christopher Cross.
Okay. Actually, mine's probably You're Beautiful by James Blunt. It's a good one.
Oh, Jesus.
What? It's a great song.
There goes all your credibility.
You're crazy. You should hear how many people love that song in prison.
Yeah. I don't think there are. No one will admit it. All right.
I was in prison, I admit it.
Okay.
It's a lot of breeze coming in. It's getting cold in here. I can tell by the weather. Show me how to do a burpee. You wanna see my burpee?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let the hair flow for this one. Your YouTube followers deserve this amazing flow of hair. You ready?
Just show me how to do it. Okay. All right. All right, here we go. Last round, right?
Yep.
All right.
Sit-ups.
Where your legs are. Here?
You want him here? You want him
Whatever
here?
you want. You tell me you're the boss.
All right, we'll do it here. 30. What's cracking? Is that your back?
The sweat. What are we doing now?
Shoulder taps.
Okay.
20. 1, 1.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, you?
No, go on.
All right, let's go. Try to spread your feet, it'll help.
Okay.
All right. Burpees. 5 to 10.
Okay, you ready? Go.
I don't know if I'm ready for this one actually.
You gotta go, bro.
Let's hit it.
Oh, my knee. Hey.
We got 2 minutes. Let's go.
Wait for me.
Come on, no man left behind. You ready?
Yeah.
Lightweight, baby!
Oh, yeah.
Shoulder taps, you ready? Big man around campus.
You ready?
You ready?
Yeah. Okay, go.
We gotta go. Finish up with the shoulder taps.
Quick, go.
Yeah.
How many?
Get it in. You gotta do all 20. Just do it fast. We gotta go. 15 minutes up.
Whoa.
You ready for the finisher?
What's that?
The finisher?
Finisher, yeah.
Here.
Oh, you give me a drink? Oh,
Yeah,
thanks,
here.
dude.
You're gonna need
Thanks,
some of
bro.
this.
I don't need all that. That's
This guy. What do you want? Some Red Bull, some protein
What are you
shakes?
doing, man? I just need a water, bro. Wait.
You want water too? Here, take a water.
Okay.
You ready?
I appreciate you getting this.
Yeah. You ready?
Oh,
Run.
what? Stop!
Come on, come on.